Well, we've come today to Oulton Park in Cheshire on a very cold morning. There's frost, there's even snow today as well. And Vauxhall are here at the circuit today testing out their latest Vectras. John Cleland, who's just going off behind me in the latest Vectra from taking part in the Super Touring Car Championship, he's going out onto the circuit now. Carl Fogarty is here as well, and they're both going to give the Vectras a run. They've also been doing some testing this morning for the Vectras that are taking part in the Touring Car Championship this season. And it gives us a chance to see what goes into the preparations that they have to do to get these cars up to full specifications. John, perhaps you can run us through what happened in the 1997 touring car season.
Well, basically we didn't get the results we expected. We started the season a little bit late with an old car and with a previous year's car, a new team, new premises, everything was new, my teammate was new, and it really just didn't sort of come together. We were to a degree hampered with an aero package. In other words, the front spoiler and the rear wing were from the Germans designed it for the long fast circuits in Germany. And in fact, on the British circuits, it wasn't compatible. So what that really meant was that when you tried to turn into a corner, there was no downforce on the front. It had straight line speed, but therefore it wasn't all that good through the fast corners. So it was an animal. So we really just didn't get to grips with it all year. And we had a ceremonial burning for all the aerodynamic package at the end of the season.
So what does the future hold? What does the next season involve, and how's the car progressed on from last season?
Well, basically we throw these cars away, or sell them, or do something with them. And we've been designing the new 1998 car for the last few months now. I sat in the body shell recently to get a feel for where we'd put sort of steering wheels and seats and so on. It's going to be mega. It's been designed from a blank sheet of paper. The most important thing is that we have a third scale model which we've been using for the wind tunnel testing for the aerodynamic package, which, if you ask any of the Formula One teams, the way that you win in Formula One is you have the best aerodynamic package and you have a real strong engine. And that really falls, again, it's just the same in touring car racing. We've changed the engine. We're now going to be running a Spiess engine from Germany, which had a little bit more power. And we have this new aerodynamic package. But there's heaps and heaps of parts on this car that are going to be changed. The entire suspension's changed, the brakes are changed, and we're going to have 3 Weetabix every morning and go for it.
Carl, tell us what your involvement is with Vauxhall here at Oulton Park today.
Well, basically, last year I sort of wanted to do a bit of going a car, you know, at some point last year, and one of my sponsors knew people at Vauxhall and said, you know, is there any chance of getting Carl going to a guest car at Vauxhall Vectra challenge thing, and tried to sort something out last year, and for whatever reason I couldn't do it, and that, so that's where it all started off from, and they sort of supplied me with a Vectra. So I'm just doing some stuff for them over the winter, and hopefully have a go next year in the Vectra.
It's taken flat in 6th gear, then back down to 4th gear, and then hard on the brakes and down into 2nd gear for the tight 90-degree right-hander from Foster, and absolutely flat up through the gears. 5th gear, through Nicker Boots about 125 miles an hour. 6th gear up onto the Yokohama bridge. On the road of Grooves. We're doing about 140 miles an hour as we take now from 6th to 4th gear. The double apex corner, where it carries both apexes over the rise, up to 5th gear under the bridge, and then up to 6th gear again, then the brake back straight, hard on the brakes for launch, down into 3rd gear, gently over the floor, speed the car in the grid, 4th gear, 5th gear down past the bridge, and then 6th gear as we approach Old Hall, then the 4th gear, lap round here, you really know you've done it.
And back in the pit lane. And that was a lap of Oulton Park.
Can you see how effective sales are when you go out and win races or you win a championship?
Yes, because we have. It's slightly parochial to some extent in that certain spectators will follow us all around the country, so you see the same face, in all corners of the country. But on television, our championship reaches millions of people over dozens of different countries. And this Vectra is not just a Vauxhall, but it's an Opel Vectra in various other countries around the world. So what we win with here has a knock-on effect to the way the car is perceived in other markets. And it's a success, and anything that's a success sells cars.